What is up, YouTubers? This is your boy Scartoon, and I'm here today to bring you another Bleach Brave Souls video. I'm going to be doing the 6-star 100% character analysis on none other than Buntai ni Nomoto Zensho, Shihoin Yoruichi. That's right, I'm going to be doing the 6-star character analysis on Yoruichi Shihoin, the Flash Master and the former captain of Squad 2. So without further ado, let's get into this bad girl. Or cat girl. Alright, so looking at her stats, they're not like, oh my god, but you know, she is a brawler type character and a revival oldie to a goodie. So let's just see what she's got here. Stamina 717. She has, I mean, this is where 5-star stamina is usually at, and I kind of hate that, but it is what it is. Attack power is 508. As long as she's above the 500 bracket, I guess. I mean, I've seen worse, but you know, this is not a really big standout attacks, but it's okay. Her defense is 270, which is a bit above the average, so I'm not going to knock her on that, but it's not a standout attribute either. Her focus is actually 301, and that is a standout attribute. That means that she's going to be critting a lot more often than most characters, and that is always a plus. And her SP is 482. This is a bit on the low side, especially seeing as she has some pretty cool attributes. She has a dodge rate soul trait, which is pretty much a throwaway for me, and you know, let's just go into her soul tree and see what she's got going on here under the hood. She might be fooling us. Alright, so looking at it, she has quite a few attainable upgrades, 7 to be precise, none of which block her path of leveling up completely, so that means that you can just level her up all the way up just by augmenting her and giving her the appropriate jewels, which are focus jewels, of course, because that is the standout attribute on her, so it's going to be the one that increases the most and the one you're going to need jewels for. So from left to right, top to bottom. Alright, so first we have Sprinter. Now I would be surprised if she didn't have this, but she already actually had 2 flash steps already on her character, so when you add Sprinter to her, she could actually flash step 3 times in quick succession, which is really cool. Alright, next, Long Reach. This just increases the reach of her normal attack. It increases her overall hitbox. Alright, Havoc increases her strong attack area of effect, which, you know, she pretty had good wide AoE on her strong attacks, but now she has better, I guess. Alright, Adrenaline increases her normal attack speed. This is actually really cool because she's a brawler type. You kind of want her string to be very fast and fluid, and they're providing this for her. Next, Bruiser increases normal attack damage. I mean, I'll take it. I can always, you know, use some NAD. Frenzy increases strong attack hits. Whoa. And lastly, Enhancer increases buff duration time. This is an ability that only her and Kenpachi have as of now, because no one else has a buff up special. So she actually has Enhancer too, and I'm curious what her buff is going to do. But either way, that's Yoruichi, and I'm hoping she's not going to disappoint me. We just got to get into these builds and see what happens. So enjoy the clips, guys. Running a NAD build. Okay, NAD build, full boosties, and Noitora raid quest. Let's go. Well, alright. Okay. So, first things first, we're going to test out her NAD string. So let's see what her normal attack string is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she has a 4-hit attack string. However, the first hit is actually a 2-hitter. And then the second hit is a slam down going forward. So it's a particularly long string, honestly, but she did get Adrenaline, increase the speed of that string. So it actually goes off a lot quicker. And of course, you see those double flash steps, just triple flash steps actually. She could just flash step all day. She could pretty much get out of danger. Honestly, she has one of the smoother strings I've seen, and she still does pretty decent damage because of that frenzy on her strong attacks. So even though you decrease it by using a NAD build, she actually produces very similar damage to her NAD string. Now the first 2 hits you'll notice actually don't hit that much. They're 2 hits basically broken up into 1. Every time you'll see a character with a string that is 2 hits and 1, it's going to be, you know, the damage is going to be split between the 2 hits. So the third hit actually hits with the tenacity of both of those, and so on and so forth. The third, fourth, the second to fourth hit is going to actually hit at somewhere around 15 to 2000 damage. That's actually not bad for a NAD build. Okay, so yeah, I'm digging her NAD build skills, and she's going to be doing somewhere around 2k damage on all her strong attacks. They seem to be doing the same amount of damage, so about 2500 is the cap off of that when you're running a NAD build, which is not bad for 0 SP and strong attacks, because we all know that they help you mitigate a lot of damage. Okay, I do like her string. I find it fluid and smooth, and particularly I usually don't like brawler types with NAD builds, but I will accept it for her, because she is a boss. Look at that. She just has these really smooth kind of strings going on for her, and it allows her to really stay out of danger. She mixes so well as a brawler type that I actually prefer her as a brawler type and nothing more. You know, this is a brawler type done right in terms of mechanics and just having these smooth transitional attacks. She has really good variety, and I like her as a NAD user. She does lose points for being a brawler, unfortunately, but NAD build works really well. Running a sad build. Sad build, Noitora raid quest, full boosties, you know the drill. Well, alright, so since we're running a sad build, let's test out these strong attack recharges. Seems like useful information, right? Okay, so strong attack number 1, 8 seconds. Number 2, 16. And number 3, 24. Pretty standard stuff here. Alright, so let's see what kind of effect the Catwoman Yoruichi will have on the mob. Oh yeah, see that? You see those guys? See, there's a guy that's dead. Wow. Alright. So she does pretty decent damage. Kind of, yeah, okay, that's, yeah, she's doing, if she can do 2k hits, then that's somewhere around like 4k damage. Oh wow, that thing is doing 6k. Her third strong attack has the capability of doing 7 to 8k damage. That is nice. Okay, her first strong attack kind of produces somewhere around like, I guess 25. Oh yeah, it could produce up to 3k. It's like a standard 25 to 3k or 2k to, no, this 20. It's definitely over 3k with the attacks added. The second one hits. It could hit 2 times, so it essentially can actually hit 4 times, which is pretty interesting to note. And then the last one just hits with the most tenacious damage you've seen thus far. It's gonna hit somewhere from 7 to 8k at the very least. Pretty sure you can get it up to like 10k with an SP build, and a lot of these characters with Frenzy are often capable of actually reaching that amount of damage per hit, which is, you know, fantastic. But what's really cool about her is, you know, she also provides these really smooth normal attack strings. They don't hit with a lot of yeah, you see her normal attacks they lack luster, especially the first 2, because like I said, it's a normal attack broken up into 2 different hits, so that's why it produces really weak damage in the beginning. But her normal attack is actually somewhere around 700-800 damage to a K when it crits, so it's not that much essentially, but her strong attacks definitely make up for it because she's a brawler and she's going to be dashing around the field, biding her time most of the time, which she has the best evasive maneuvering. She also has that dodge when it accompanies her. Sometimes it actually pops in, but this, oh my god. Her second and third strong attack are capable of doing 6k plus, and her first strong attack definitely does, you know, 3 to 5k, 3 to 6k maybe, I don't know. It's a lot of damage. This girl with Frenzy is just an animal. She's a beast. Absolutely fantastic with Sad. Okay, get the boost up. See how much these strong attacks will do. Okay, wow, her strong attacks do a lot more damage. Running a SAR build. Okay, SAR build, full boosties, Noitora raid quest. Let's get it crunk. Well, alright. Okay, so first things first, we want to test out the strong attack recharge time. So first strong attack, of course, 5 seconds, 5.5. Second strong attack, 11 seconds. And last strong attack, 16 seconds. Okay, so these are pretty okay and manageable. But let's see how she fares when it comes down to control. So as you can see, her strong attacks actually lose a lot of power, and I kind of don't like that because they go from one-shotting mobs, fodder level entry mobs, to she's not having high NAD damage or high SAD damage. So it's kind of annoying that you have to continuously only really rely on your strong attacks. Because she's a brawler type, you're really not going to utilize her normal attacks very often in these builds. You'll probably do something like that, just to do a little bit of quick chibi damage, but most of the time you're only using your normal attacks to kind of bide your time for your strong attacks, which do cool down at a very consistent rate. It's just, they just don't do a lot of damage, so you need a lot more artillery when it comes down to them, and that just makes them fall short altogether. Because, it's not like they're cooling down really, really fast. They're just, regular cooldowns. So, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't feel like it provides better control than a SAD build would, because the SAD build actually gets them off the field a lot faster. And sometimes that kind of speed is a little bit better. It made her more of a powerhouse and a little bit more well balanced, because I'm not expecting a lot of normal attack damage in the first place. So just increasing and capitalizing on that frenzy is probably your best bet with this character. Yeah, she does have the control though. She's doing controlled hits. I like her, period, because she is a queen that can never be touched if you know how to play her right. But when it comes to a SAR build, it's weird, but it's actually one of the weaker builds in my opinion. It's just because she's not killing mobs very fast, and even though she has provided control, she's a brawler type, so it's a gray area. SAR build. Well, there you have it. That's my 6-star 100% character analysis on Yoruichi. In the end, you find out a SAD build gets the top score, and that's basically because it could just eviscerate mobs in quick succession, providing a degree of control and safety. So you might want to go SAD with this character if you have her in your roster leveled up. Alright, next online is a NAD build, and a NAD build for many reasons is at second place and actually has a pretty decent score with this character. Now normally I don't like a NAD build with a brawler because I usually feel that their string is really stiff. However, this character's string is very smooth and fluid, and with that smooth fluid string combined with those 3 flash steps that she gets, she just has evasive maneuverability that's so great for a NAD build that I have to actually commend her on being a brawler type and supporting this build very well. There's also 3 other reasons why a NAD build is really good. She still provides sufficient amounts of strong attack damage with 0 SP, and this is probably attributed to her frenzy. Okay, that's 1. 2, her special is not reliant on any SP whatsoever, which allows her to utilize her special with chappies. Okay, that's a big plus. Lastly, even with chappies, she also can utilize a Tenshintai as well. So all these things pop on her, giving her extra versatility when it comes down to a NAD build. Okay, a SAR build falls short of these 2 other builds, and it's mainly because she's not going to be producing high amounts of damage on either, just meh damage for her normal attacks and meh damage for her strong attacks. And because of that, I don't really feel like it's worth biding my time. A SAR build is absolutely viable for her in the world of PvE, but because of the other 2 builds and the versatility that they have, I feel that it's going to get the lower score. Not by much, but it does get the lower score. If you already have a blue, or you just don't feel like working on this project, you're not missing out on anything great. But for me, PvE usefulness, I have to still give her an A. Okay, she gets a round of applause and an A because she's really good. So if you have her in your roster, I would definitely recommend that you level her up all the way up. But that's my analysis. You're always welcome to make up your own opinions on this matter, because that's what this is about, guys. Either way, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'll be bringing you more Bleach Brave Souls content throughout the week. I'm your boy Scartoon, and I'm signing out of here.
Dude, chill. Productions!